What's up? Well, it's been quite a while since I've made a video or documented basically anything that I've been doing for about 2 years since I've gotten my CDL and went back to trucking school. So, what have I been doing? Well, I went back to trucking school. I had my CDL back in 2006. Let it expire. Went back in 2012. Graduated from there. Went to Conway Truckload. I ran with them pretty good. Did a year with them. Did solo work. I also did team driving with my younger brother, which was awesome. Had a good time. And when he left, he moved out of state. He went and got a local gig with Ryder. And at that time, I decided to switch companies. I went to Roehl Transport and did pretty well over there too. At the time, I was doing 14 on, 7 off. And then I just decided, well, I live here in just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was like, let me find some local work. Let me try to give that a shot. It's been a while since I've had my CDL, a little bit. I'm not pro driver by any means, but got a little bit of skills under my belt, a little bit of experience. Let's see what we can do. So I hooked up with this company, Salem Carriers, also I guess known as Salem Leasing, and I've been doing for just about 6 months Freightliner. And what we do basically is just I drive at night, start around 6 p.m., usually get done around 6 a.m., and just go to their Freightliner plants, deliver parts, mostly drop and hook, and if it's live load, it doesn't matter. I'm getting paid by the hour, so whatever. And that's what I've been doing. So, why all of a sudden talk about this and reflect on what's going on? Well, I've been talking to Roehl again, and I had a really good fleet manager. And, the company is pretty good on a lot of things. You can be experienced and go there, or you can be fresh out of school and go there. So, there's an aspect of, micromanagement that they do. And basically, I think what it boils down to with them is, your conformity level. What I mean by that is how willing are you to conform to what they want you to be to make it work. They're never going to ask you to do anything illegal or stupid or, run crazy, do stupid stuff. You're not going to do that. But will you conform to their safety level, and not even safety level, but just the way that they are? Running their routes, fueling where they want you to fuel. You got to be somewhat of a conformist to be very successful. At least there. It's not like you go into a company where they give you a run and say, get point A to point B, do it however the hell you want to do it, fuel wherever you want to fuel, and call it a day. It's a little more structured. So, that's the only aspect that some experienced drivers might not really want to contend with. At first, it kind of bothered me a little bit. But I guess you get over it. You just do your job. Basically, you're hired to do one thing, and that's deliver freight, safely and on time. So, however you do that, whether it's conforming to how they want you to do it or not, you just do it. So, what they offer me now is pretty much what I kind of want. Local's not bad. I'll tell you. Once you know the routes and where you're going, you just go and you do your night, and that's it. The problem is that night is not exactly that easy. After it's been almost 6 months, it kind of wears you down. Plus the fact that I have about almost a little less than an hour commute each way. So my days can be anywhere from 10 to 15 hour days. Mostly, in the 12, 13 hour range. Which I guess isn't all that different from over the road or anything like that. But the problem is, sometimes when you get done, your ass don't feel like driving home. You'd rather just crawl into the back of a bunk and go to bed. So, that being said, Plus, I mean, the money's okay. It's not the greatest either. I mean, whatever. What they have there for Roehl, for me, is going to be Southeast region. And true Southeast region. I've dealt with a lot of companies and called a lot of companies, looked a lot, and you get a lot of BS. You get, it's 90% Southeast. Sometimes you'll run into Virginia, New Jersey. For some reason, New Jersey's big on being part of the Southeast. I don't quite understand how that one works, but whatever. This is 100% Southeast. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Period. So that was appealing to me because honestly, I don't feel like leaving the region. I don't have to. The pay on the cents per mile isn't all that bad. Plus, you have their Your Choice pay plan deal, which actually, once you understand it, it seems that you can climb on that pretty far to get to the top rate. Of course, that'll take a couple of years, but you know what? You're still getting progressive amounts of increase throughout the couple of years, so that's good too. Benefits aren't all that expensive. I mean, they're not, as awesome as benefits used to be. I mean, years ago, obviously benefits have just been a little crazy with everything that's going on, but they're not that bad either. Cheaper than what I'm paying here. I mean, Christ, I'm paying $120 a week here. It's a lot of. It's a week, not a month, a week. So, all things considered, I know who I'm dealing with there. I know the terminal. I know some of their customers already because I've dealt with, some of them just being with them for the 6 months or so that I was there. And I know their gig, and, you do your job. Conform as far as how they want you to run. Try to do good on MPG. Make them happy, they'll make you happy. That's pretty much the name of the game. I mean, trucking is just that. But you got to find what makes you happy, too. So, and I think that's what happened to me. I kind of got into, it's been about 2 years. Done some OTR, some teaming, some local. What exactly is my preference at this point? And I think what I'm going to find over there is kind of what I want. But anyway, regardless, that's going to be a pretty good commitment on my part. It's going to be some time there. And what I plan to do is actually document that. So come, I think today is the 8th or something like that, February. I'm going there, pretty sure the 3rd of March. And I'm just going to document everything. And whoever the hell wants to watch it, you can watch it. If not, I mean, it's pretty much for my family so they can watch and see exactly what goes on. There's a lot of people making trucking videos. I watch a lot of them, and I think they're all awesome, man. The little guy trucker, Mr. Sinister, I got hooked on his videos hard. He's like the coolest guy ever. So, I've been watching a whole bunch of them. There's another guy that drives for Averett now. I can't remember his name, but he's a cool-ass dude. So, if you want to learn how to drive a truck and all of that crap, I mean, I can put up a video here and there. I might show you a couple of pointers and stuff maybe that I've learned. But basically, I just want to show you and maybe, and like I said, man, I'm not pro guy. I just do my thing. But for somebody who has about 2 years experience, what it's like going to a company like Roehl. So, we'll go from there. But that's what I got going on, and whoever's interested, you can watch it and just check it out. All right, so peace.